Good morning student, this is your computer class. Today we learn chapter number 8 tables in HTML. In the last video we learned about list, all list, unordered list, order list, and also inserted up images and embedded videos and audio also. Okay, in this video we learn tables, creating a table in HTML. Okay, let's begin. You know that tables are used to arrange and organize content. To display data in a tabular format, you can insert tables in HTML too. Creating a table in HTML. To create table in HTML, the following tags are used. This is the tag and this is the text description. This is the table open and table close. To create the structure of a table, we use this. Okay, and th close. It gives a column heading in a table. The contents of the heading are displayed in bold. Okay, this shows in the bold, and this is the heading of the table. This is also a table. Okay, now tr and tr close, it stands for table row. It is used to create a row in a table. Then td open, td close, it stores data in a cell. It contains HTML elements such as text, images, list, other tables, etc. The default alignment of the cell contains is left. Okay, default alignment. You can change it using the align attribute also. Now caption. To give caption or title of a table, it must be inserted immediately after the table tag. A table should have no more than one caption. Okay student, see this example number 1. Creating a table. This is the format of the HTML. Okay, this is HTML open and then close, then body open, body close, and then table open and then table close. Okay, because because to create the structure of a table we use table tag. Okay, so under the table we write here tr open and tr close. This shows the row, and then th shows the column. Okay, column heading of column in a table. So this is heading, column number 1 header, column number 2 header, column number 3 header. Okay, then again row, then again this is td, then td shows the cell. Okay, td open, td close, td open, td close, then again row, and then this is the cell. Okay, so what is the output of this? See here, this is the column header 2, column 2 header, column 3 header. Okay, so this is the heading, this is the column heading. So this shows in bold size. Okay, and this all are in cell content. So this shows in not in bold. Okay, so this is the output of this code. Okay, observe that the table created does not have borders. Okay, does not have borders. Now attributes of table tag. Table tag defines a table in HTML document. The attribute of table tag are listed in the table. Okay, this is bg color. This is the attribute bg color. It sets background color to the table. Background color. Table bg color equal to this. This shows the this is the code of color. Okay friends. Now border, it specifies the width of the border of the table. It not specify the table will be displayed without any border. Also border equal to 0 means no border. Okay, table border equal to 2. Now border color, it specifies the color of the border either by specifying the color code or color name. We use both color code and color name also. Okay, table border color equal to blue. Now cell padding, it specifies the space between the edge of the cell and the content of the cell. Okay, it is given in pixel student. Okay, table cell padding equal to 10. Now cell spacing, it specifies the space between the cells, that is the width of the cell border. Okay, it is also in pixel. Table cell padding equal to 2. Now align, it specifies the alignment of the data in a table. It can be left, right or center. Table align equal to center. Now height, it specifies the height of a table by using either a percentage value or a pixel. Table width equal to 200. Now width, it specifies the width of a table by using either a percentage value or a pixel also. Table height equal to 200. Now no more. By default, table headings are bold and center. Cell padding specifies the space between the cell content and its border. If you do not specify a padding, the table cells will be displayed without padding. Okay, table cells will be displayed without padding. Understand? See example number 2. Now let us rewrite the same code using attributes. Okay, this is the same code, but we here using attributes of the table. We write attribute under the table. Okay, table tag. Table border equal to 3, it is an inverted comma. Okay, now cell padding equal to 15, this is in pixel, and cell spacing equals to in 5. Okay, so this is the same tr, then th, then again tr, td, this is cell, then tr, then again row, then this is cell. Okay, td is the cell. So what is the output? This is the output. Okay, this is the heading, so it comes in bold. Okay, and this is not in heading, so it come just like that. Okay, so here we use border equal to 3, so this is the border given, it is in bold. If we here give 6, so it will becomes more bold. Okay, more dark. Now cell padding equal to 15, so it gives the cell padding and cell spacing. See, this is the cell spacing. Okay, understood? Now see here example number 3, using align attribute of the table tag. Code snipped. Table border equal to 3, cell padding equal to 25, cell spacing equal to 5, align equal to right. This given align equal to right. So all table comes in the right side. Okay, so this is the output. Column header, column 2 header, the same code it is using. Okay, and this only align is using the right, so all table comes in right. Okay, got it? Now example number 4, changing the width of a cell in a table using width attribute. So this is the code. Table border equal to 3, cell padding equal to 25, and cell spacing equal to 5, and width equal to 300. This is in pixel. Okay, so this is the output. Same coding they are using, but only that line is only table line is change. Okay, so this is the width. Here we using width of the cell. Understand this? See this is the width of the cell. Okay, now did you observe that the align attribute is not used and the table is aligned to the left of the page? Okay students, now example number 5, changing the height of the cell in a table using height attribute. Border, cell padding, cell spacing, and width 500 and height 100. These both are in pixel. See, this is the width and also height of the cell. Width also and height of the cell. Okay, now changing the cell padding if set to height to understand the difference in a row height. Understand? More attributes of table tag. Okay students, let's learn about the sum tag. Tag, this is the T head close, T foot close, T body close. It specifies the overall header of the table, and foot specifies the overall F footer of the table, and body specifies the body of the table. Okay students, now example number 6, using T head and T foot tags. HTML. Okay, and in the next page there is HTML close, then body open here, and in the next page body is closed, then table border equal to 3, cell padding 10, cell spacing 5, width 600, height 100. Now T head. Okay, TR, this is the row, TD, this shows the cell. Okay, now TR, then T head close. Okay, see this the output. Okay, now T body and T body, TR, then TH. This is the heading of the table. Now row close. Now again row open. This is the cell. Okay students. Now again row and then again cell. Okay. Then T foot. Then again TR, TD. This is table footer. Then T foot close. Then T body, table close, body close, HTML close. So this is the output is there. This is the T header. Okay, this is the table heading. Okay, now this is the column 1, this is the table, this is the heading of the table, that's why it is shown in bold. Okay, and this is the row, this is the and this is the cell content. Okay, and this is the table footer, T foot, output of the T foot. This is the table footer, so this is the T foot. Okay, and this is the T body. Understand? Now attributes of TR, TH and TD. Calls explain. Merge description, merge these cells What is the meaning of call span? Merge the cells of a column, okay, in a table. Merge the cells of a column. Both cells are merged, okay. Value is it is used inside the TD and TD close tags. Value is the number of columns to be merged. TD call spans equals to 3. Understand? Now row span. Merge the cell of a row in a table. It used inside the TD and TD close tags. Value is the number of rows to be merged. Okay. TD row span equal to 3. Now BG color. Specify the background color of the cell. To specify the color of a row or a header, use it in TR and TH tags. It is used inside the TD open and TD text close. Text defines the color of a cell. TD BG color equal to red. Now align. It specifies the horizontal alignment of the cell contents. Default alignment is left. The value it can hold are left, right and center. TD align equal to right. In the previous example, the table header and footer should span across the 3 columns, but currently it is showing only in a single row. Okay. In Microsoft Word, you have learned to merge the cell, and Microsoft Excel, you know how to merge the cell too. How do you think you can merge these 3 cells of the table header and footer? See this example number 7. Observe the code or call span attribute in TD tag. The cell merge to make a single table header and footer. This is the code. HTML open body, then table border equal to 3, cell spacing 10, cell spacing 5, width this and height this. Now this is the T head and TR, TD. Here see, TD call span equals to 3. This is table heading. Okay. So see this line output. Okay, students. Now T body, then again TR, TH. Okay, students. TH, TR, then TR again open. This is the cell, then TR, then cell, then T foot. Here see, TD call span equal to 3. This is the table footer. Okay. So what is the output of this? See here. This is table heading. So here we write row span equals to 3, right? So this is the merge. Okay, call span equals to 3. So this merge 1 2 3, 3 column merge 1 2 3, 1 column merge, 2 column merge, and this 3 column merge. So it's like shows this. It is in horizontal. Okay, and again we use call span equals to 3. So see, this is the footer 1 2 3. So then all 3 columns are merged. Why doing this? Why writing this coding? Okay, understand? Now see student example number 8. Suppose there is a situation that row 1 and 2 needs to be merged. Row 1 and row 2 needs to be merged. In that case use row span. Okay, in that case we use row span. And it is also in TD tag. Okay, again HTML. See, this is the table, and then TD call spans. Here we merge call span. Okay, column. 3 columns be merged. Okay, then again see this all the same. Then again here we write here row span equals to 2. Under the TR, see this row 1 data in cell 1, row 1 data in cell 2, and row 1 data in cell 2. Then again call span equals to 3. Okay, see output of that coding. This merge row column 1, column 2 and column 3. These all call span equals to 3 is in coding now. So these all 3 columns are merged. Okay, and then this is here 2 columns. Here it is written row span equals to 2. So these 2 rows are merged. Okay, students, and again 3 columns are merged. Here again in coding we write that 3 columns are merged. Call span equals to 3. Okay, students, the row span attribute is used with TD tag for the first row, specifying the 2 rows to be merged. Okay, observe that the data for row 2 cells in 1 is deleted. This is becomes 1 and 2 1 cells is deleted, and this become 1. Okay, now example number 8. Again 8 come. This is example number 9. Okay, BG color attribute and TD tag. Okay, to color blue in the table header and pink in the table footer, the color of a cell yellow and the attribute in the table header section with TD open and TD close tags. See, this is the code. Okay, again the border, cell spacing, width, height, and then call spin. Here it is written under the TD tag, BG color equals to blue. BG color, background color. This is the table heading. Okay, students. Then again row, then heading, then cell, then again row span. Okay, then TD. BG color equal to yellow. Row 2 data in cell 2, then row 2 data in cell 3. See here, BG color equal to yellow, where row 2 data in cell 2. Okay, see this line output also. Okay, then here TR, after the T for TR, BG color equal to pink. Okay, so see, this is the output. In the first we call spin equals to 3, so all 3 columns are merged, and here we give background color, BG color equal to blue, so this become in blue, and here it is written this is table heading. Okay, so here is background color is blue, and see, this is BG color yellow, row 2 data in cell 2, this comes in yellow, background color is yellow, and this background color is in pink, BG color equal to pink. Understand? Now this is the example number 10. Okay, this is misprint. Align attribute in TD tag. Add to the code. TD, T head, TR, TD call spin 3, BG color blue, align equal to center. This is table heading. Okay, then TR, then T4, then BG color pink, align equal to center, BG color pink, and align equal to center. Call spin 3, this is table footer. Observe the difference between the two code snippets. Observe. This is in blue, and this is in pink, and this is also in yellow. Okay, students. Understand? Here we write also align equal to center. So this is come in center. Here it is written this is table heading. Okay, it is in blue. That's why it is very dark. So we can't see it very clearly. Okay. And this is also see there, this is here we write also align equal to center, so this comes in center, and before the example it comes in the here. Okay, but if we use align equal to center, so this comes in center. Okay, students, these all example you have to practice in your home, students. Okay, and this chapter I have completed, and exercise of this chapter I will provide you in PDF. Thank you, student. Stay home and stay safe.